Hello, it's Nigel Sarbets, founder of the PR Cavalry and co-founder with Rod Cartwright of the Independent Impact 50 Awards. I'm delighted to be joined by Islay O'Hara today, one of the winners of this year's inaugural awards. We're interviewing a number of the winners to ask them the same five questions about their business life and their independent practice. So before I get to the first question, Isla, just tell us kind of a little bit about your background, what led you to go independent, and just describe the kind of clients and work that you do now.
Fabulous, and thank you for inviting me to be on this interview. I have a background of pharmaceutical PR. I was in pharmaceutical PR for about 16 years before moving over into charity PR, where I was in-house. So I started off in agency and then did two stints working for different charities in-house. What prompted me to become freelance was essentially the fact that I was doing everything for the charity, like the whole gamut of sales, right through to marketing, through to lobbying, through to fundraising. But what prompted me to go back to go independent was my passion for PR. It was the storytelling that I felt was getting lost in the melee of all of the work that I was doing. It was the stories of the beneficiaries that we were trying to help. And because that to me is the heart of what I love doing best, I jumped ship. I said, okay, I'm I'm going and I'm going on my own. So it was a somewhat scary decision at the time.
I'm sure. I'm sure. So tell us about the kind of work you do now.
The kind of work I do now, I still have a charity client. So I still get to have my love of storytelling. So that's marvelous. And I still do the gamut really. I do a client at the moment now is very much around corporate reputation building. She's going through a rebranding. So it's all the messaging, communications around that. Yeah, charity comms. And I do a lot of work with small to medium business owners who know that they need to get out and tell the story of why they're doing what they're doing, moving away from, yay, I'm an accountant or I'm a this or I'm a that to actually the value that they're creating.
Okay. So we'll go into the five questions that we're asking everybody. First one is, what did it mean to you to be included in the inaugural Independent Impact 50 Awards and why?
I have to say my initial reaction was I was absolutely thrilled. I kind of sit here on my own in my office doing what I do, reading about what other people are doing and what other people are writing. So to be included with people I see as peers and be in the same room as them when we had our wonderful get together, it really felt like I was part of something and that my work and my recognition and my contribution was being recognized. So from a personal pride point of view, it meant a great deal. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Thank you. And second question is, what behaviors by clients have most surprised you since going independent, be they positive or not so positive?
Thinking about this, I have never had an issue from a client or never not had a contract awarded to me because I'm independent.
Mm.
What I have found is that clients really do appreciate that they get me. They pay for me. They know that I'm the one doing the work. They buy into my skills and experience. And then they're pleased when I'm the one who turns up. I'm the one that's delivering the work. I can answer for the recommendations and the advice that I'm given. There's rationale. I'm not, yeah, I'm living and dying by my words and my advice. And I think the clients get to appreciate that. And I think that build a I wonder if I build a deeper, more personal relationship with the clients as a result of that.
Mm.
Many of my clients have gone on to be friends and will come back to me. So
Mm.
I don't really remember that level of connection or natural connection when
Yeah.
I was working for an agency. It did seem to be a little more forced when I was in the agency world, but that just might be how I'm remembering it.
Okay. So the next question is, imagine you're having lunch with the CEOs of the CIPR and the PRCA. What's the one thing that you want them to understand about practicing as an independent? and about the role and importance of the independent sector overall?
Okay, you're asking a PR person to say one thing. I I can't. I'm not going to say one thing. There's a couple of things, if I may. One is to recognise our contribution, and I'm so pleased that that is happening. I feel that we may be almost regarded as not as valuable because we don't have the big agency machines behind us. So I feel sometimes over the past that maybe second class citizens is a little bit, it's a bit strong wording, but yeah, I sometimes feel that a little bit. So I think great that they're starting to recognize our contribution and yeah, long may it continue because there are a great many of us working independently and we have a great deal of skills and experience to offer both our clients, but also the young people coming into PR, the graduates entering the marketplace as well.
Okay. And you meet Isla as you weigh up whether you should go it alone. What do you say to her?
I would 100% go for it. I do not regret. I don't think I've ever regretted my decision. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I did have a couple of panic moments, I think, but overall, I my my guiding light, if you like, is the fact that I have control over my time, the people that I work with, and the projects that I undertake.
Mm,
And for me, that is the valuable thing. And so I would never regret it. And my other piece of advice to myself is to learn the business side of the business faster and quicker. The financial side, because obviously coming from agency and then straight, and then going in-house, learning how to run a business.
mm.
I'd never been taught that, so I've picked that up along the way, but it would have been good if I'd had some more structured more structured training earlier on.
Okay, no, that's fine. Um, and then finally, what words would you use to sum up how you feel about your business in the coming 12 months?
I feel really positive about the next 12 months. Um, I have inquiries, I have great clients, and I have some long-term projects. So I'm feeling positive and buoyant about the next 12 months.
Good. That's great to hear. Well, thank you for giving us your time, your insights. I hope that you will consider entering the awards again next year, which you are completely open to do. I also hope that you will think about some people that you think ought to be entering the awards, people that you feel deserve that recognition and that sense of joy and elation that we all felt in the room in May. So until then, thank you again. I hope it's been enjoyable and hope again to see you soon.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you to Rod for doing these awards.
Great pleasure. See you soon, Ida. Take care.